Liu Fengmai, mother-in-law of Yi Zhaolo. Yi Zhaolo, younger sister of Yi Wushwang.
The water's so cold. Are you trying to freeze me to death? Sorry, Mother. I can't even walk properly. These 2 legs are useless. The water is so hot. Are you trying to scald me to death, you old hag? Mom, I just tested the water temperature. It's not cooked. You little thing, you've learned to talk back, haven't you?
Mother, what's going on?
Gao Kesheng, husband of Yi Zhaolo.
Son, this person can't even get me the right foot washing water. Look how badly I'm scalded.
Hello? Okay,
What's going on?
my dad is bringing that vixen back.
Understood. About what happened just now. If you dare breathe a word of it, I have 100 ways to kill your vixen sister. Honey, why are you back so early today?
Gao Henlin, governor of Jiangcheng.
Tomorrow, a VIP sister is celebrating her birthday at the Tai Ziju in Jiangkang. Our Gao family has been invited.
The
Tomorrow,
film was
you all
translated
must dress up
and
nicely.
narrated by M Media.
Especially Zhao Soxui. Remember to wear your prettiest clothes.
Dad, so mysterious. Who is this VIP?
To the right of the sovereign, the Imperial capital Shunliu, second only to one. Above 10,000. I cannot disclose their specific identity, but I can say,
They are a peak figure, second only to the sovereign of Great Xia.
indeed, to meet this VIP is the honor of your lifetime. Feng Mai, what happened to your hand?
It's fine. I just drew Shouo some foot washing water. It was a little hot. She splashed it all over me. It's alright.
Zhao Shui, how could you do that?
Sister,
You used to be so gentle and kind, innocent and sensible. How come after you came to the Gao family, you started acting like a spoiled brat? Jiangxing, don't spoil her too much. Don't spoil her rotten.
Forget it, it's okay. Besides, my mom's fine, isn't she? Don't blame Zhao Soxui. She didn't do it on purpose. Besides, she's my wife. I have to cherish her. For the rest of my life, I won't let her suffer any grievances.
Zhao Shui, I have a little money on this black card. Take it and give it to mother-in-law and Jiangxing to spend. Usually, you must learn to care more for your family.
Sister Wushwang, this money, I'll keep it for Zhao Soxui for now, to prevent her from spending it recklessly.
With you as Zhao Shui's steward, I'm relieved.
By the way, Feng Mai, Wushwang and I have some business to attend to. We'll be going out now.
okay, take care.
I'm leaving.
Come visit often. Take it easy.
Miss Ito, I've brought her.
Ito Hiski, princess of Japanese.
Excellent. Simply a breathtaking beauty. Tomorrow, Prince Koshin Younglin is holding a birthday celebration at the Tai Bai restaurant for a VIP sister, his son. Yang Jiajun will be there as well. Our Black Mountain Society wants to collaborate with Yang Jiajun. With his and Prince Koshin's influence, we can dominate Zhencheng and even the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan. Yang Jiajun loves beautiful pregnant women. He'll definitely like her and won't refuse.
Serving Miss Ito is my honor, Gao Kishing.
Zhao Shui, sister has to leave Jiangqing for something important. Take good care of yourself. And be good to your mother-in-law and husband. A happy life is hard to come by, so cherish it.
I'll leave you in Miss Ito's care tomorrow, please.
Sister, don't go. Gao Kesheng is a beast. He's been abusing me. And now he wants to sell my body. To please them. His whole family are traitors. We're counting on her to entertain young Master Yang. It's good you didn't send that message. Otherwise, your sister's body, tomorrow, about to be hung on the moat. take her down.
Go!
I've already said goodbye to Xiaoxue. I'll leave her to you from now on. Take good care of her.
Don't worry, Grand Arbiter, our Gao family. Even if it costs us our lives, we'll protect Miss Zhao Saxui.
With such a good husband like Chixing, and such a good mother-in-law like Feng Mei, I can live in peace.
Miss Ito, what are you doing here?
Yang Jiazhang, son of Yang Wei.
If my father finds out that I'm involved with you, he'll cripple me tomorrow.
I'm here to discuss something with young Master Yang. Are you really content, living in the shadow of the Mountain King? Young Master Yang, our Black Mountain Society wants to cooperate with you. We are more than willing to help you become the new Mountain King.
My father is the underground king of the 12 provinces of Jiangnan. He's also a grandmaster of Daxia.
Behind me is the legendary swordsman Yagi Munenori, besides the missing Grand Arbiter. No one in Daxia can match him. If you cooperate with us, you can quickly replace him and become the new Mountain King. Moreover, I know young Master Yang likes pregnant beauties. This is what I prepared for young Master Yang. Appetizer.
I'll take this job.
Mom!
Son, how did things go? How could you bring this bitch back here again?
Miss Ito is very satisfied with me. Now, I'm a member of the Black Mountain Society. As for this bitch, she's barely breathing. Find a place to finish her off.
What bad luck. Son, I see this bitch still has a breath in her, similar to the boss of the Black Mountain Society.
Mom, you're so clever. You, just consider it a contribution to our Gao family. After you die, I'll send your sister down to join you as a token of gratitude. What do you think?
Grand Arbiter, the plane is ready. Please board and depart.
I don't know what's been going on lately. I've been feeling uneasy. I have a feeling something big is about to happen. Xiaoxue is safe and sound. The Black Mountain Society also has powerful backers. Dealing with Wang and the Jade Rakshasa, the XIA border needs me more.
Hold on!
Master Yu, why are you here?
I'm here to take your life.
Rakshasa, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? Grand Arbiter, you personally pushed your own sister into the abyss.
The
I'm here
film
to
was
avenge her.
translated and
First I'll kill
narrated
Gao
by
Hanwen.
M Media.
Then Gao Kisheng. And finally, I'll exterminate the entire Gao family. Only then will my heart find peace.
What nonsense are you talking about? Xiaoxue is clearly very happy in the Gao family.
Happy? Look closely.
This is impossible.
The facts are right in front of you. What's impossible? That beast Gao Kisheng treated your beloved sister like a slave. You thought marrying her into the Gao family meant a happy life, but in reality, it was pushing her into the 18th level of hell.
What's going on?
I really don't know, sir. That animal Gao Kishing. When I get back, I'll skin him alive.
Grand Arbiter, we just received news. The Zhou was taken away by Gao Kisheng, and Ito Keiko, their whereabouts are unknown.
What?
Now, Gao Kisheng and Ito Keiko are on their way to the Taisy Tower to attend a banquet. The Taisy Tower banquet was arranged by Kao Shen Wang, but Kao Shen Wang and Ito Keiko have no connection at all. They're sworn enemies. They're going there Must be part of some conspiracy.
Whatever happens, I must find my sister first. The Black Mountain Society must also be eradicated. As for the Gaoki Sheng, I'll deal with him personally.
The seal of life and death holds the power of the heavenly executioner. It determines life and death. The Phoenix Blood Sword establishes the might of the heavenly executioner. It slays all evil. The golden silk robe displays the majesty of the heavenly executioner. It subdues all demons and monsters.
Welcome the Grand Executioner.
Welcome the Grand Executioner.
From now on, I'll need Mr. Wang's continued support. Absolutely, absolutely.
Black Mountain Society.
Gao Qixing has actually joined the Black Mountain Society. The governor's son already holds a noble status. Today, he is even more, a distinguished guest of the Black Mountain Society. I'm afraid that within 10 years, the entire Jiangkang will belong to the Gao family.
More than just Zhongcheng. With the Black Mountain Society's unmatched power, I'm afraid the 12 provinces of Jiangnan will all belong to the Gao family.
I recently took on a big deal, and hope you two brothers will take care of me. Each other, naturally.
My son,
Zhao Tianlin, the overlord of the South Cities.
isn't this? Han Sanchen, the richest man in the East City.
Han Sanchen, the richest man in the East City.
Zhao Tianlin, the overlord of the South City. And He Changfang, the Grandmaster of the West City.
Yi Changfang, the grandmother of the West City.
Greetings, young Master Gao, Madam Gao.
The East, South, and West cities are the top 12 powers in Jiangnan. The three of you are the respective leaders of Zuanqing. My Jiangking is merely insignificant. Even if my father were here, he would have to be respectful. Today, why is it the other way around?
Young Master Gao has joined the Black Mountain Society. He's a dragon among men now. The Black Mountain Society is second only to Kaishan Wan, dominating 12 provinces. Compared to these behemoths, we are insignificant. You're joking, young Master Gao. Right now, even if all the overlords of the 12 provinces of Jiangnan were here, they would have to pay their respects to you.
Son, you're in the limelight now. Selling that bitch, in exchange for a chance to rise above the masses, was truly worth it.
Working for Miss Ito is my honor. When the Black Mountain Society sweeps across Jiangnan, even my father will have to shine my shoes.
That old fool, your father, messing around with that vixen, it serves him right.
It's just a pity about that Yi Wushwang took my dad's money and ran, or I will package them up and sell them, give them to her and Yi Zhao Saxui for company.
Gao Qixing, tell me where my sister is. Otherwise, I will make sure you die without a burial place.
You still dare to come here?
Why shouldn't I?
This banquet today was originally for Kaoshin King, to entertain important figures. Commoners like you. Even if my husband gave you an invitation, you're not qualified to enter.
In this vast world, there's nowhere Yu Woshong can't go. For Jiao Hanwin's sake, I don't want to resort to violence. Your only way out is to tell me where my sister is.
Trying to scare me with my dad? I'm a member of the Black Mountain Society now. Even if my dad came himself, he couldn't do anything to me.
Treason is a serious crime.
Oh, please.
The film was
You, a
translated
commoner from the
and
countryside,
narrated by
low
M
and shameless.
Media.
Seduced my husband, and now you're trying to use his influence. To judge my son? I think you've lost your mind.
I can judge whoever I want. It's just a matter of saying the word. I don't need to rely on anyone.
She's really getting into character, isn't she? You can judge whoever you want. You think you're the Xingqian division?
The Black Mountain Society now controls Zhongcheng. My son being able to join is his honor. Even if my husband, the Zhongcheng governor, came, he wouldn't dare touch him. It's you. Flaunting your seductive charms. Clinging to my husband. I haven't even settled the score with you yet. I was thinking that if you took the money and ran, I'd let it go. But you dare to show up today? This is simply asking for death.
I being here is your last chance at life. Don't push your luck. If you don't know what's good for you, you are the ones looking for trouble.
Today is a banquet for important people. Everyone here is from a noble family. This woman thinks that we Wouldn't dare to kill anyone here today. That's why she's so arrogant.
But a commoner like her doesn't understand how those in power eliminate people. They don't need knives. Fame, fortune, and power are the true justice. If I want to destroy you, I won't even dirty my hands.
Fame, fortune, and power are justice. Huh, so fame, fortune, and power are justice. Go ahead then. Try to destroy me.
You hick. You're really getting into this act without my father's protection. You are nothing. My mother is the wife of the Jiangnan governor. At the peak of power. She can destroy you without even blinking.
If you want to see it, then watch closely. I want to destroy you. It's just a matter of saying the word. Everyone here. This woman is flaunting herself. Shameless and vile. Seducing my husband. Today, she even dares to come here. To this banquet of important figures and cause trouble. Now, in the name of the governor's wife, I will put this Jiang Chang's #1 harlot on trial. I will not only ruin her reputation, but also make sure she dies a miserable death. What do you all think?
Try her, try her, try her.
I never needed Gao Hanwen's protection. Your so-called trial, in my eyes, is nothing but a clown show. Who dares to stand with Liu Fengmei? Face the consequences.
You bitch. You were just a village girl. Without my father's protection. You belong in the trash. As for your sister, she's also a lowly person. I originally wanted her to be a slave in the Gao family. But she's too useless. She's not even worthy of being a slave in the Gao family.
Gao Qisheng. If you dare insult my sister again, you'll die.
You bitch. So arrogant, you even dare to lay your hands on me.
Slut. Homewrecker. And you dare to attack the victim? If this person is not judged, where is justice? Where is righteousness? Today is an important person's birthday banquet. We can't let this woman defile this place.
Support the governor's wife. Justice will prevail. Righteousness will prevail. Let this Jiang Chang's #1, Jezebel, be severely punished.
Try her. Try her, try her, try her.
See? This is the power of the governor's wife. You not only seduced my husband, but also brought that bastard the Yellow into our Gao family, turning our house upside down. Today I will not only kill you. Today I will not only kill you, but also nail you to the pillar of shame, to be cursed and reviled, to die in disgrace.
On behalf of Jiangkang's upper business circles, I support the governor's wife. Such a woman, lewd and shameless, should be drowned in a pig cage as a warning to others. On behalf of Jiangkang's prominent families, I support the governor's wife. The pig cage isn't enough punishment for her. Best to break her limbs as well, to prevent her from escaping.
On behalf of Jiangshang socialites, I support the governor's wife. Someone like her, such a shameless hussy. Killing her isn't enough. Let us all curse her, to never be reborn. In her next life, may she be reborn as a dog.
I support the governor's wife.
I want to judge you. I don't even need to speak. A flick of my little finger is enough to crush you to dust.
I only hear a bunch of frogs in a well, croaking senselessly.
Behind my mother.
The film
Is
was
the sky of Jiangkang.
translated
The sky
and
is falling.
narrated by M. Media.
Why are you still pretending?
Behind me is the sky of Daxia, and your Geo family has practically poked a hole in the sky. The so-called Jiangqing elite are nothing but a pile of mud, reeking with stench. Just because of them, they dare to touch me.
Even at death's door. You still dare to talk back? Someone.
Governor's wife, young Master Gao, what are your orders?
As the governor's wife, I will now judge this shameless wretch. I want you to break her limbs, rip out her tongue, and then put her in a pig cage to be thrown into the river to feed the fish and shrimp.
Yes.
Within Daxia, only the Xinjiang division can judge and convict. You, Liu Fengmei, don't have that authority.
The governor's wife stands at the peak of Jiangkang. Her words carry more weight than the Jiangkang Xinjiang division.
This woman is crazy. She's starting to ramble.
Alright. She must be scared. She's lost her mind. Forget it. Stuff her in the pig cage. Throw her far away. Don't let this woman pollute Zhangchang's waters.
Do it. Stop.
Dad, this woman just now used your name to run wild here, saying she'd dismiss you from your post and even take your head.
This was supposed to be a family matter, kept private, but this woman insisted on using your authority. So don't blame me for being ruthless. I've already announced in front of everyone that this woman will be put in the pig cage.
You foolish woman. You unfilial child.
He's gone mad.
Miss Yi, Liu Fengmai and Gao Kishing are courting death. But could you, considering my many years of loyal service, spare their lives?
I've already given them a chance. They didn't cherish it. You. Decide what to do.
Dad, this woman is a vixen. Why are you kneeling to her?
Learn sounds.
Son,
You. What do you know? You've gone too far today. I'll give you 5 seconds. Tell me where Yizhao Soxui is. And then break your own legs. As a sign of repentance. Otherwise, my Gao family today will face utter destruction.
I'm telling you. Are you crazy? For this bitch, you would actually attack your own son?
Dad, why are you still putting on this act with this woman? But you're acting pretty well. If I didn't know this woman's background, I would really think she was some important person.
You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. Today, I'm going to destroy you beast. Black Dragon Guard. You animal. You really joined the Black Mountain Society?
Stand down. I did join the Black Mountain Society. So what? Although the Black Mountain Society is a Japanese force, all its operations within Daxia are legal and legitimate. Why can't I join? What's wrong with joining?
Legal and legitimate. It's just a front. The Black Mountain Society commits murder, arson, theft of cultural relics, human trafficking, and organ trafficking within Daxia. I don't know how many people have suffered because of them. Whoever joins the Black Mountain Society is a traitor. Their crimes deserve punishment.
Who do you think you are? Talking about deserving punishment. You really think you are? Someone from the Shingshan division? Don't tell me. It's with my dad on the bed. During intimate moment. Did you get too into character?
Shut up. Someone seize this beast. I will personally break his dog legs.
The Jiangkan governor is nothing. Now, I'm not only a member of the Black Mountain Society, but I also have the backing of Lord Keishin. Who dares touch me?
The Keishin token. How did you get this? This is Lord Keishin's token.
I did a great service for Miss Ito. I brought young Master Yang, Lord Keishin's son, into the fold. I've recruited young Master Yang, Lord Keishin's son. Now, King Kaosin and the Black Mountain Society are two close allies. I have the backing of two major powers that control the 12 provinces of Jiangnan to support me. Dad, you can't touch me.
You.
I didn't expect Yang Lin to also have a rebellious son. Even his son has joined the Black Mountain Society.
Young Master Yang's name is not something you can address directly. Don't think that just because my dad supports you, you can do whatever you want. I have the Keishin token. Destroying you would be a snap.
Welcome the Keishin token.
Taking a chicken feather as an imperial decree.
You blind fool. This is the King Kaosin's token. My son holds this decree. Even my husband must kneel by the side for him.
That's right. With this Keishin token, the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan must all prostrate themselves.
The film was
Didn't you say?
translated
Only
and
the people from the
narrated
Heavenly
by
Punishment Agency
Media.
could judge you. Now I will use this Keishin token to command the 12 provinces of Jiangnan's all division chiefs to jointly judge you. How about that?
Unfilial son.
So that's how the Kaioshin token is used. I've learned something new. If you want them to judge me, I advise you to hurry up. Otherwise, when the banquet starts, there will be no chance.
This is the first time I've seen someone so eager to die. All right, I'll fulfill your wish.
Let's make this clear. Don't even mention the mere 12 provinces of Jiangnan's Heavenly Punishment Branch. Even the Imperial capital Shingshan division can't judge me.
Shameless talk.
Division Chiefs Bank. Division Chiefs of Shingshan Division.
Once the Keishin token is issued, it truly is extraordinary. All 12 division chiefs have arrived. King Kaosin, traversing both black and white, dominating Jiangnan, naturally has this authority. Young Master Gao, now using top-tier power to suppress this country bumpkin bitch. It's a bit like using a cannon to kill a mosquito.
You all have come at the right time. Now I will use this Keishin token to command everyone to judge this bitch. Sentence her to the pig cage. Sever her for limbs.
Such a heavy punishment. What crime has she committed?
This bitch disrupted the banquet. Isn't that a serious crime?
Today's banquet is hosted by the King Kaosin, or that important person from the Shingshan division. If she dares to disrupt the venue, offending that exalted personage, she truly deserves death.
You want to execute me.
In the entire Great Xia, there is no one the Heavenly Punishment Agency cannot execute. Turn around and accept judgment.
If I turn around, then it's your turn to be judged.
A joke. I'm asking you to turn around, giving you, a sinner, a chance. Wait a minute. That important person is here today. Although she's impartial, she's fair in rewards and punishments. I advise you to confess obediently. We all will give you a dignified way out. If you resist the law, don't blame me for being ruthless.
I think that bitch is scared. She doesn't even dare to turn her head. I still prefer your defiant look just now.
Division Chief Fan, I advise all of you to leave quickly. Don't accompany my rebellious son in this pointless disturbance. Gao Hanwan, you, as the governor of a city, are actually colluding with a criminal. Be careful of your official hat. Not being guaranteed, for the sake of your official hats. I'm advising you to leave. Ridiculous. In the name of the Zhang Province Xingshan Division Chief, I order you to turn around. In the name of the Dong Province Xingshan Division Chief. In the name of the Nan Province Xingshan Division Chief. In the name of the Shi Province Xingshan Division Chief, I order you to turn around. So secretive, such villainous behavior. I'd like to see what you have to hide.
Since that's the case, then as you wish.
Greetings, Grand Arbiter.
Why are they all kneeling?
Because the 12 Xingshan Division Chiefs of Jiangnan combined wouldn't dare provoke Miss Yi.
Bullshit. In the name of the Kaishan King, I command all of you to execute this harlot and leave her with no place for burial.
The Kaoshan decree isn't used like this. Such authority shouldn't be in the hands of a beast.
It must be fake. My Tianlin group not only dominates Jiangnan, but also controls the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan, underground evil forces. Even if you could destroy my headquarters, you couldn't possibly wipe out all my followers.
Don't worry. I'm going to wipe out not just your followers.
Arrogant. Even if the people behind you are powerful, they can only destroy one city at most. You can't possibly wreak havoc across all of Jiangnan. Across 560 square kilometers of land, can you unleash a bloodbath? Boss, bad news. We just received notification that the authorities have issued a warrant for everyone in the Tianlin group. Within the Great Xia, everyone who has had dealings with the Tianlin group, all have been caught in one net. Surrender yourself immediately. Any later, and we'll all be shot. Who are you really?
That stupid question again. You already know the answer. It's just that no one wants to believe it. Given a way out, but refusing to take it. Walking a dead and road to the very end.
You can never wake someone who is pretending to be asleep, unless you stab them.
No. Absolutely not. At first, I thought this bitch had my dad's protection. But now that I think about it, this village girl is not simple.
After all, she relies on selling her body to gain benefits, the sly fox. Look at her sly face. Who knows how many wild men she's hooked up with. Maybe she really did hook up with some big shot.
Young Master Gao, don't be afraid. In these 12 provinces of Jiangnan, no matter how high their position, no one is greater than King Kaosin and Miss Ito. Besides, whether it's the richest man Han, or the leader of Zhao, their power comes from their wealth and position. Unlike me, I am a martial arts grandmaster. Strength is my reliance. The person behind this woman, regardless of their wealth and power, what can they do to me?
Indeed, Master He's martial prowess is extraordinary. In these 12 provinces of Jiangnan, he is second only to King Kaosin. He is truly the second greatest expert in Jiangnan.
No matter how much this bitch jumps around, she's just an ordinary person. How can she withstand the strongest warrior? Even if she can destroy others, when facing Master He, she can only be crushed to bits.
The sea of suffering is boundless. Turn back to the shore. Miss Yi has already displayed her power. Now, if you kneel and repent, there's still time. If you really wait for Miss Yi to personally take action, That will be the wrath of heaven. Ragnarok.
Dad, stop deceiving yourself. If this bitch really had any skills, would she still be standing here?
Yeah. No matter how good this bitch is at seducing men, she only relies on borrowing external forces. Master, his strength is his own lifetime of unparalleled martial arts. His one punch, 20 years of skill. Who can withstand it? Should be kneeling and begging for mercy. It should be you.
Since when has third-rate kung fu been considered unparalleled?
Yu Wushwang, you're courting death.
Yi Wushwang, you bitch, you don't know, do you? Changfeng Martial Arts Hall. It is the
The film
12
was
provinces of
translated
Jiangnan,
and
strongest martial arts hall.
narrated by M.
Disciple of
Media.
Master He, there are more than 100 9th-tier masters alone.
I want to annihilate you. Find a utility room. A cleaning intern is enough.
9th rank or Grandmaster or not. Before me, it's nothing. But considering that your Changfeng Martial Arts Hall hasn't committed much evil, I can give you a chance. Renounce darkness and embrace the light, and you can avoid death.
I, He Changfeng, have been a grandmaster for many years. And this is the first time I've heard such a ridiculous joke. In the entire 12 provinces of Jiangnan, only the Relying on Mountains King is slightly better than me. You are so arrogant. Do you not understand the weight of a martial arts grandmaster?
When you step on an ant, do you consider how much the ant weighs?
I stand at the peak of martial arts. And I never kill those without a name, let alone a little girl like you. But a grandmaster cannot be insulted. Since you seek death, I will send you on your way. Let you see what invincibility is.
This is the might of a grand master, truly earth-shattering and ghost-weeping.
That bitch the Wushwang. How could she know? Grandmaster, he's power? I'm afraid she'd die a miserable death later. We should stay away. So her filthy blood doesn't splatter on us?
Just this.
You are actually a great grandmaster.
A mere and also claims invincibility.
No, you've surpassed great grandmaster. You've reached the divine realm.
What did he just say? Divine realm?
This woman actually just used one kick to kill the top-tier grandmaster He Changfeng. This martial skill is absolutely terrifying. Divine realm is the highest realm of martial arts cultivation. In the entire Great Xia, only one person has reached this realm. That is the Grand Arbiter. Immense wealth, boundless power, top-tier martial skill. Looking at the entire Great Xia, there is only the Grand Arbiter. Were we really wrong? Even the Black Mountain Society and the King Chaosan, when facing the Grand Arbiter, have only one outcome: complete destruction. We have strayed from the right path. Grand Arbiter, please, spare my life. Yes. We are willing to offer everything we have, using our entire lives, to atone and repent. It's too late to repent now. What awaits you is only the judgment of doom. Someone, take them away. Mercy.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. This bitch is just a village girl. At most, she relies on her seductive charms to seduce a few important figures, saying she's the Grand Arbiter. I wouldn't believe it if you beat me to death.
Right. I don't believe it either. CEO Han and Boss Zhao were eliminated. Could it be their 30 past? Tonight, they just happened to be eliminated by Great Xia's officials. As for Master He's elimination, that's because his martial arts weren't strong enough. Pathetic. Bullshit Master. It's all his disciples. That hyped him up.
Mother, you're right. This Yi Wushwang, no matter how you look at her, doesn't seem to have the ability to eliminate the three of them. Even the important figure behind her, all doubtful. I think Han and Zhao's deaths were purely coincidental. This He Changfeng was simply outmatched. I think he's just a martial arts fraud.
The facts are right in front of you. And you still don't believe it?
Believe my ass. Even if you talk till the cows come home, this bitch doesn't have the ability to dominate this region. A powerful figure who rules over a region.
Believe it or not, is your intelligence problem. It has nothing to do with me. You've already missed your last chance. Now, there's only one way out. Death.
Grand Arbiter, my son, is worse than a beast. But please, give him one last chance. I guarantee he'll tell you Zhao Xu's whereabouts.
Dad, this bitch is just a pretty face. She wouldn't dare touch me.
You dare insult my sister so. If it weren't for my sister being missing And for your father's sake, even if you had 100 lives, it wouldn't be enough for you to die.
You dare touch my son and see.
Arrogant.
The film was translated
I'd like to see who
and
dares
narrated
kill
by
anyone
M
under my
Media.
watch.
Young Master Yang, Miss Ito, you're finally here.
You. How dare you? Not only did you cause a scene at my father's banquet, but you dare touch my people? I'll give you 3 seconds. Release Mrs. Gao immediately. Otherwise, you will face King Kaozin's thunderous wrath. You'll be obliterated.
Okay. I'll let go.
Mother,
Ouch, my old bones. These bones of mine. This bitch broke all my bones. She wants me to live a life worse than death.
You dare defy me? You're courting death.
Even if your father were standing before me, he would have to kneel and listen. Your only chance now is to cut ties with the Black Mountain Society and surrender immediately.
My father is the king of the 12 provinces of Jiangkang. Who are you to speak such nonsense?
this woman is He Zhaoxu's sister.
So that's how it is. She's relying on your father to act so wildly here. But let me tell you, the Jiangkang governor has no power before me, but there's no face at all.
This bitch is a vixen. She seduced countless men. In this, there must be someone better than my husband. A more powerful existence. No matter how powerful, can they be stronger than King Kaozin? Stronger than my Black Mountain Society?
That's right. My father's power and authority, it's already the peak, with the Black Mountain Society added to that. No matter who you rely on, from the moment you made a move, you were doomed. Crushed by me.
Jiangcheng is Zhao birthday party.
I'm sitting right here. If you want to crush me, try it.
Bitch, get down from there. That's the supreme seat of this gathering. The highest position. It's a big shot my father invited. The seat that one can only sit in with qualifications.
To the left of the supreme seat is Yulu Wosha of the Xingshan division. To the right is the true King Kaozin. Yang Lin. Either one of them is someone you can only look up to. Even someone of such status can only obediently serve. On the left and right of the distinguished guest. And you, a woman, take it arrogantly and sit on top of the swagger. Aren't you afraid of incurring the capital crime of extermination of 9 generations?
This bitch is ignorant, and that's why she's fearless. She even dared to impersonate the Grand Arbiter of Fate. What else wouldn't she do?
Is it possible that I am the Grand Arbiter of Fate, and this supreme seat is reserved for me?
Yi Wuxuan, are you making this up as you go along? If you are the Grand Arbiter of Fate, then I am Qinshi Huan. The Grand Arbiter of Fate's majesty cannot be challenged. The overlords of the 3 eastern, southern, and western cities, standing tall in the 12 provinces of Jiangnan, in terms of wealth, power, and martial force, have reached their peak. But in just 1 minute, at the hands of Miss Yi, they were annihilated. Young Master Yang, in all of Great Xia, do you think? Who can do it? You're talking nonsense. Is this true?
It's true. But what my father said is highly exaggerated.
Indeed. The wealthiest Han and the Dragonhead Zhao were both swept away by Daxi's officials today. Grandmaster here is a big liar. These 3 were all eliminated today. It's either a coincidence, or they weren't strong enough. She must know some official person and got some inside information. Plus, she has some martial arts skills.
The film
Other
was
than that,
translated
she's
and
just an ordinary
narrated
person.
by M Media.
As far as I know, the Grand Arbiter of Fate has been retired for many years. The one in charge of Xingtian Tong now is Jade Rikshasa, your legendary Grand Arbiter of Fate, whether dead or alive, is still unknown. You dare to impersonate her? You've got guts.
You woman, your little trick has been exposed.
Some people really have brains and eyes for nothing. The facts are right in front of them, and yet they believe the foolish imaginations.
You,
The wealthiest Han and the Dragonhead Zhao were indeed swept away by Great Xia officials. But I'm also a martial artist, and know that Grandmaster he is capable of defeating He Changfeng. He truly has strength. My Black Mountain Society always likes to recruit talented individuals. Why don't you join my Black Mountain Society and be my slave girl? I will ensure you enjoy wealth and honor. How about it?
The Black Mountain Society will be destroyed tonight. As for King Chaosian, when he arrives, I will also hold him accountable. You people only have one way out now, and that is to tell me where my sister is.
You refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit. Since you don't want to be slaves, then we shall be enemies. Where are the Godslayers?
Yes, the underground of the 12 chambers of commerce in Jiangnan. Where are the forces? Here.
These Godslayers are the strongest guards of the Black Mountain Society, Master Slayers, and even more so, King Chaosian, the existence of underground forces, supported by Grand Masters. Even if your methods reach the heavens today, you will not escape this deadly situation. In my opinion, you should kneel down and lick Miss Ito's shoes. This is your only way out.
Make her a slave. She refused. If you want to live now, you can only be a dog.
Being Miss Ito's dog is also her honor.
Giving up being human, insisting on being a dog. These FLIs dare to cut off my path to survival.
Looking for death.
Kill them.
See who dares to move. Greetings, Grand Arbiter.
How is this possible? How could she be the Grand Arbiter?
This can't be. There must be a mistake. My father, the King Chaosian's title, was bestowed by the Grand Arbiter. This Jade Rakshasa is the current chief of the Xingshan division. This woman is the Grand Arbiter. We're finished.
Damn it. Calculated everything. But how could we miss the top figure of Great Sha? However, so what if the Grand Arbiter is strong? This is Jiangxing, not the Imperial capital. This is our home turf.
Who just wanted to cut off my path? Step forward.
You are not welcome here. But since you're here, it saves me the trouble of finding you. Jade Rakshasa, you don't need to scare me. This isn't the Imperial capital, no matter how powerful your heavenly punishment agency is. What can you do to me? The 12 provinces of Jiangnan are our home turf.
The 12 provinces of Jiangnan are the land of the Daxia people. What right do you have to call it your home turf?
Your power is immense. Your wealth rivals nations. And your martial prowess is top-notch in the world. But you and Jade Rakshasa, there are only so many of you. And behind me are hundreds of Dongjing experts.
My people have surrounded this place.
Damn, the intel was wrong. Ito Keiko has so many experts hidden around her.
Ungrateful child. What do you want?
Young Lin, King Chaosian.
Dad, a wise man submits to circumstances. The Black Mountain Society's power is greater than yours, so I'll take over for you and pledge allegiance to them from now on. I am the new King Chaosian. You old fool. It's time to step down. I will destroy you. In the name of the King Chaosian, I order you to break the limbs of this beast. And bring him here. Bring him here. It seems they approve of me more. This new King Chaosian.
My Black Mountain Society's unification of Jiangnan is a foregone conclusion. Never mind Kaoshansa. Even if this woman truly were the Grand Arbiter, I'm sure of this.
You think ants can control me? Call your master.
You're not the Grand Arbiter at all. What's the point of this charade? The Grand Arbiter was gravely wounded in a battle with my master, critically injured, and unable to continue. If not for this, why would she retreat at her peak? Retire from the Jianghu?
What are you getting at? Is she the Grand Arbiter or not?
Of course not.
The film was
These
translated
two
and narrated
want to topple my
by
Black
M
Mountain
Media.
Society. But they're not strong enough. So they brought out a fake Grand Arbiter to build momentum. She is an imposter.
I retired because of my sister. Not because of injuries. The likes of Liu Sheng Yilan couldn't touch me.
Laughable. The preeminent figure of Great Xie will do it for your family. Give up this boundless wealth and supreme power. Couldn't you come up with a better lie? Idiot.
So she's a fake after all.
Precisely. I knew she was a fake. However, she and the real Grand Arbiter must bear a strong resemblance. That's how she fooled everyone.
It's a shame. A fake is a fake. And the real is real.
The Grand Arbiter was gravely wounded in our battle with my master. critically injured. But this woman is completely unharmed. And she fabricated this lie about retiring for her sister. Do any of you here believe that?
Dummying pirates. Barbarians understand decorum, but not righteousness. How could they understand the value of family? The preciousness of kinship, so-called supreme power, is worthless compared to familial love. Utterly worthless.
At this point, what more can you say? The more you talk, the more ridiculous you sound. You're an imposter. You have no authority here. I won't waste my breath on you. You too. One, the head of the Xingshan division. The other, the King Kaosin of Jiangnan. You are truly dragons among men. It would be a shame for you to die here today. A real shame. Why don't you surrender to me? I might even spare your lives. You're the ones who should surrender. This is Daxia. Small fry dare to demolish the Dragon King's temple? The Grand Arbiter is right here. Yet you remain delusional. Preposterous?
You traitor. It's not too late to switch sides. With this woman, severing TIs is your only way out. Otherwise, the Grand Arbiter's wrath will be swift and merciless. I can't protect you.
Incorrigible. In that case, don't blame me for being ruthless. Send them to hell. The Phoenix Blood Sword belongs to the Grand Arbiter. Having her draw the sword is as easy as eating and drinking.
Grand Arbiter, please draw the sword and subdue these villains. Today, you will be banished from Great Xia forever. But if I win, you must disband the Xingshan division and atone by taking your own life.
Sword Saint Liu Shao, the enemy of Yi Wushua.
Agreed.
It seems I, Liu Sheng Yilang, am still a cut above.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who's a cut above. It's not right. As expected of the best swordsman in the East, if it weren't for the Phoenix Blood Sword, the outcome of today's battle, who will win is still uncertain. In this battle, the Phoenix Blood Sword was severely damaged. Drawing it again risks complete shattering and destruction. This sword is imbued with the dragon vein energy of Daxia. It is not only the Xingshan division's treasured artifact, but also the nation's sacred sword. If it is destroyed, Xingshan division no longer has divine soldiers. Even Daxia will decline. From this day forward, the sword must never be drawn again.
What? Not drawing it? If you want to prove you are the Grand Arbiter, pull it out, quickly. She simply isn't. The true Grand
film was
Arbiter.
translated
How could she possibly
and
draw the sword?
narrated by M Media.
Slander. Grand Arbiter, this matter is of grave importance. Quickly draw the sword and prove yourself. We cannot delay any longer.
Indeed, this Celestial Guard has always wanted to supplant the Xingshan division. If you don't draw the sword, we will be judged. And the Xingshan division will face utter ruin.
I cannot draw it.
Has everyone figured it out? This imposter is about to be exposed. Since you cannot draw the sword, you cannot prove you are the Grand Arbiter. Seize them. Take these imposters, who impersonate the Grand Arbiter. Take them all down. I will judge them. And bring them to justice.
Hold. I do not draw the sword, not because I cannot, but because the consequences of drawing this sword are too great for you to bear.
Ridiculous. It's just drawing a sword. Could it possibly cause the earth to shake and bring about a natural disaster?
Worse than a natural disaster.
If you're going to make up an excuse, at least make it believable.
What do the Woka and the barbarians understand? This Phoenix Blood Sword is connected to the Daxia. If it is drawn, not only will the Divine Sword be destroyed, but the Great Exia will also fall. Can you bear such a burden?
Master was right. The origin of this Phoenix Blood Sword is truly extraordinary. This story is indeed quite good. What bullshit. I don't care. I only know that if you cannot draw this Phoenix Blood Sword, you are not the Grand Arbiter. You are an imposter, and deserve to be executed along with your entire clan.
A national treasure must not be trifled with. I will never draw the sword.
Well, in that case, you're unable to draw the sword. Someone take these treacherous rebels. Seize them all. This time, it's not just you, Jade Rakshasa, and Young Lin, conspiring with this person. To impersonate the Grand Arbiter, the Grand Arbiter is a pillar of the Daxia. At the pinnacle of power, they brought forth this impostor. It is a plot to seize power. This is an act of utter defiance. The entire Xingqian division are complicit.
A fabricated accusation requires no evidence. You have no right to judge me or the Xingqian division.
You imposter? And you trash who created this fake. Why can't I judge you? Have the ability? Come and prove yourself. The true Grand Arbiter. The false cannot become true. This is the price. You will pay. Arrest the head of the Xingqian division for me. Today, we will catch them all.
Grand Arbiter.
You're wrong. She's not the Grand Arbiter. She's a fake. A useless waste who can't even draw the Phoenix Blood Sword. How dare you still call her the Grand Arbiter? The Wushuang Jade Rakshasa, Young Lin, and the entire Xingqian division are attempting to impersonate the Grand Arbiter and conspire to usurp power. This is treason. Today, I, the Imperial Guard, on behalf of the Great Xia Emperor, will put them on trial. Death to all. Master Fang, we'll start with you.
In my capacity as the Grand Arbiter, I order you to stop.
You are not the Grand Arbiter. The Xingqian division is destined for destruction. As for you, the chief culprit, I will make you suffer. Make your life a living hell.
The Xingqian division protects Great Xia, judges righteousness, and acts on behalf of heaven. It is a vital instrument of the state. You have no right to judge. You want me to draw the sword as proof. Fine. Today, for the sake of the Xingqian division, I must draw the sword. But the consequences, you cannot bear them.
If you can truly draw the sword, we, the Imperial Guard, are willing to pay with our lives to atone for offending the Grand Arbiter. How about that?
It's a deal. Look closely.
This is impossible. How can she draw the Phoenix Blood Sword? Didn't you say she was a fake? This isn't right. She's supposed to be a fake. Back then, Master and the Grand Arbiter fought a great battle. Master was gravely injured. She should have been gravely injured too.
Liu Sheng Yulang was indeed a top-tier expert, but in terms of strength, I was always above him. Coupled with the Phoenix Blood Sword's enhancement, he couldn't hurt me at all. It's not right. A national treasure. Ruined. Daxia will be affected.
What's going on?
You fool forced me to draw the sword as proof. Now the divine sword is shattered, inciting heaven's wrath and implicating Great Xia. If, in the future, the people suffer, you will be held responsible.
Didn't you just say that if the Grand Arbiter's identity was proven, you, the Imperial Guard, would pay with your lives? Now that you've destroyed the divine sword, your crime is even greater. So, what now?
The Phoenix Blood Sword, imbued with the Dragon Vein's fortune, has protected Great Xia for 100 years. It was destroyed by you, you wretch. Even if you were cut into 1,000 pieces, it wouldn't be enough.
A broken sword. It's broken, so what? Outside, it's just the weather changing. A natural phenomenon? Based on this, you want to convict me? Besides, I asked her to prove herself because I was worried someone was impersonating the Grand Arbiter. It was entirely for everyone's sake. These days, is upholding the law a crime now?
You, the Divine Sky Bureau, abuse your power and plot to eliminate the entire executioner's office. This is upholding the law. Don't insult those words. Within the borders of Great Xia, any organization, if it doesn't have my, Yi Wushuang's, permission, cannot exist. Your Divine Sky Bureau was a mistake from the start. You neither serve the public, nor have the right to enforce the law.
Grand Arbiter, you really think you can control everything? Behind me is Prince Jinbei. He's the Great Xia Emperor's uncle. You best confess and submit. Otherwise...
This woman colluded with foreign enemies, persecuted the Xingqian division, and damaged the nation-protecting divine sword. Her crimes are unforgivable. I have executed her on the spot. Today, the Divine Sky Bureau is hereby disbanded. Anyone present who colluded and persecuted the Shinshan division, acting as accomplices. If you surrender now, you still have a chance to live. If you dare resist, you will be punished accordingly. Who agrees? Who disagrees?
Wields immense power. Disregarding me, the Prince of Zenin, is one thing. But to dare challenge the authority of the sovereign.
The Prince of Zenin, uncle of the sovereign.
Prince of Zenin, this grand arbiter before us, resisting the Imperial pardon, this completely shows no regard for you. It's more than just disregarding me. You Wushwang attacking my Imperial guard is already a capital offense of rebellion. Now you all holding the Imperial pardon. Yet she dares to resist. Not only does this offend my royal authority, but it is also a blatant defiance against the entire Daxia.
I serve Daxia, upholding the law and eradicating traitors. Eradicating traitors. How has this become defiance against Great Ixaye? You, Prince of Shinan, as a war minister, colluding with foreign enemies. That is the true act of treason against Daxia. I to Keiko, I must kill. I must expel them. Even if the king himself were present, he could not absolve these people, even if it means my utter destruction. I, Exu Tianji, will fight to the death.
Utter destruction. Fight to the death. Good. Grand Arbiter, you truly are a hard nut to crack. However, since you insisting on fighting to the death, then I will have to grant your wish. Grant your wish. The royal decree of the ruler. Not only will I pardon everyone, but I will personally punish you. Abuse of power. Contempt for royal authority. And you want me to personally judge you? Yi Wushwan, are you guilty?
Impossible. The sovereign of Daxia has always supported our Shinshan division. Always supported. How could he decree my punishment? This is fake.
You say it's fake? Then take a good look.
The Imperial decree can be forged, but the Jade seal upon it cannot be forged.
Could it be that the sovereign of Great Xia has also abandoned our Shinshan division, has also abandoned our Grand Arbiter?
Back then, the Shinshan division was small enforcement branch. It was the sovereign himself who granted me the authority to enforce the law and declared to the world that the Shinshan division would stand at the pinnacle of power. Even if the emperor broke the law, the Shinshan division could still enforce it. So how could I be condemned because of a trifling Imperial guard? And the Black Mountain Society convict me.
Hand it over. You say it's fake, so it's fake? I'm afraid it's not that simple. Don't waste your breath. Tell me now. This Imperial decree, is it real or fake? You, Grand Arbiter, guilty or not guilty?
This decree is real, but I am not guilty.
Yi Wushwan, you speak constantly of upholding the law. Now the sovereign himself has passed judgment upon you, yet you claim innocence. Such double standards. Don't you find yourself comical?
The nation represents the highest authority. He declares you guilty. Therefore, you are guilty. Do you truly believe the Shinshan division can truly surpass the Imperial authority?
Without the Emperor's backing, you, the Grand Warden, are perceived by others as nothing more than a mere jumping clown.
The Imperial edict is here. You claim to disregard it. I'm afraid it won't be that simple.
The king has bestowed upon me absolute trust and granted the Shinshan division full authority. He would never convict me and Shinshan together. I don't know where this Imperial edict of yours came from, but it's definitely not the Emperor's true intention.
You break the law while upholding it, abuse your power, eliminate dissent, defy the royal authority, and I accept that. After all, the Emperor did once grant you the Shinshan division's unparalleled authority, allowing you to uphold the law and act with impunity. But now, with the arrival of the Imperial edict, you are not only brought down to earth, but also branded as criminals of the Great Xia. Further sophistry is futile. Someone
The film was translated
arrest everyone in
and
the Shinshan
narrated
division.
by M Media.
You, Yi Wushwan, stubbornly refuse to change, commit treason, openly defy the Imperial authority. So, we shall first execute your subordinates, one by one. Hang them all. The Shinshan division is hereby abolished. with Prince Zenon's Imperial Edict in hand, representing the celestial authority of the Daxia. If we truly resist, we solidify the crime of defying the royal authority.
Are we to simply wait for our demise? I do not fear death. If they dare to make a move, we'll fight to the death. We'll die for our country. But now, we are to be executed by Prince Janan as criminals. Not only can we not serve our country, but we will also be condemned by the world. I am truly unwilling to accept this.
We are not criminals. He is the true one.
The Imperial Edict says you are, therefore you are. Whether you are or not, you are. The celestial authority is here. You are destined to be crushed into dust.
Don't think you're the only one with an Imperial Edict. I have one too.
This is impossible. How could you have an Imperial Edict? By the mandate of heaven. I hereby appoint you Wuxuan as Grand Warden of the Xingqian Division to uphold the law and eradicate injustice within the Daxia, regardless of status. All who violate the law shall be judged and sentenced. Even the Emperor is subject to the same laws as commoners.
This is the absolute authority granted to me by the Emperor. Even if he violates the laws of Daxia, I can still enforce the law and make a judgment. You, a mere Prince of Janan, what can you do?
Both are Imperial Edicts. Why does yours override the Prince of Janan's?
This Imperial Edict of yours was given by the Emperor several years ago, but the Prince of Zenon's is newly issued. The Emperor trusted you before. Now he's kicked you to the curb. Isn't that perfectly normal?
A bunch of fools. The Emperor's words are golden. Once an Imperial Edict is issued, how can it be easily changed? Moreover, the effectiveness of an Imperial Edict has nothing to do with time, but with its specifications and level.
Could it be that your Imperial Edict is higher in rank than the Prince of Janan's?
Silence. This woman's Imperial Edict is indeed higher than mine, and it's of the highest specification.
Good that you admit it. Look closely. This isn't written with ordinary ink and brush. This is an Imperial Edict, written in the Emperor's blood. It's a blood edict of the highest level.
A blood edict is not just an Imperial Edict. It's also the blood oath of the Emperor of Daxia. A monarch's oath can't be casually broken. Prince of Zenon, what do you mean by this? Are you trying to let her off the hook? Just because her edict is more powerful than yours, who says I'm letting her off the hook? No matter how much Yi Wuxuan struggles. Today, both she and the Xingqian Division are doomed.
Prince of Janan, the Grand Arbiter, has already presented the Blood Edict, proving that she has the highest law enforcement authority in Daxia. Even the Emperor can be judged by her. Now you're going back on your word. Are you trying to defy the Imperial authority and rebel?
This person is colluding with foreign enemies. His ambition is obvious. He definitely wants to rebel. However, even if he defeats us, he won't be able to defeat the Emperor, Prince of Zenon. You have no way out now. I wonder where you get the confidence to be so arrogant. Even if you all join forces, you can't possibly defy the Emperor of Daxia. Surrender while you still can. No way out. Yi Wuxuan, you don't even know my true trump card.
No matter how many trump cards you have, you can't defy the Emperor. I don't have time for your nonsense. If you don't surrender now, I will personally arrest you, this traitorous scoundrel.
Arrest me? You can't arrest me. Have you ever considered where this edict came from?
No need, because I know the Emperor of Great Xia. To me, Yi Wuxiong is absolutely trustworthy. This Imperial Edict of yours is either forged or the Emperor has been deceived. There are no other possibilities.
Is it possible that this Imperial Edict was personally signed by the Emperor?
The Emperor would absolutely never issue such an absurd Imperial Edict unless you're holding the Emperor hostage. But is that even possible? Not to mention our Daxia's million iron cavalry sweeping across the land. Even 10 of them, and 10 Prince Janans, couldn't defeat us. Daxia's iron cavalry, let alone the Emperor,
The film
has
was
4 war gods
translated
as personal
and
guards.
narrated by M.
Even I would have difficulty getting close to the Emperor.
Is that so? Look. Who is this?
The Emperor.
The Emperor of Daxia, captured by Prince Janan.
Impossible. The 4 war gods are supreme experts. No matter how strong Prince Zenon and his forces are, they couldn't possibly abduct the Emperor.
I suspect Prince Jenin, with his wild ambitions, found a fake emperor as a stand-in to use this opportunity to pressure my sister. Very likely.
Prince Zenon, making one mistake after another, first colluded with them, now defies the royal authority, and now has found a fake emperor, completely becoming a treasonous rebel.
Did you hear that, Prince Jenin? You think you can fool us? By bringing a fake emperor here, do you really think we and the Grand Arbiter are fools?
You say I found a fake emperor. Fine. Then let the Grand Arbiter tell you whether he is real or fake.
Exposed you resort to. Rambling nonsense. This is clearly fake. There's no need for the Grand Arbiter to expose it.
That is the true emperor.
This is impossible.
Prince Zenon simply doesn't have the power to capture the emperor. How is it possible to bring the real emperor here? My power is simply beyond your comprehension. However, as long as Yi Wuxuan acknowledges it, it's fine. Next, you will face judgment.
Grand Arbiter, you must be mistaken. He is definitely not the Emperor. Don't be fooled by this. Treacherous thief, Prince Jenin.
That is the emperor. The emperor of Daxia, inheriting the throne, is the chosen one of Daxia. Blessed by fate, a dragon mark will form there on the neck. Is the dragon mark of fate. No one can imitate it.
Her phoenix blood sword can sense the presence of the dragon mark of fate. Others may not recognize the Xia Emperor, but she, Yi Wuxuan, absolutely can.
Prince of Shenan, you hold the emperor hostage to command the lords. A truly treasonous act.
I still don't understand. How? The Prince of Jenin did it.
The emperor is in my hands now. I am the heavenly Tao of Daxia, and you are the one defying heaven. How did I do it? Very simple. Because behind me, there is a powerful ally that even the entire Daxia cannot contend with. A powerful ally. They helped me restrain the million-strong army around the Emperor and the 4 war gods. Then, I arranged for top experts to raid the palace. Catching him was effortless. Uncle, for the sake of our blood TI, if you repent, I can still show you mercy. But if you remain stubborn, don't blame me for disregarding our kinship. Forget it. Your life is in my hands. You talk about mercy. Your life or death is under my control. You're just a fish on a chopping block. You dare challenge me?
Prince of Shenan, don't make another mistake. Release the emperor.
I am about to ascend the throne. One step to heaven. You can't stop me. Now, with the Imperial Jade Seal in hand, the decree, I will write it the way however I want. From now on, you are no longer the Grand Arbiter. Xingshan Division is hereby disbanded. I now sentence you to death by slow slicing. 1,000 cuts. Seize her. You.
I've said so much. You don't have the ability to deal with me at all. Even if you wear the dragon robe and use the Imperial seal, relying on conspiracy and trickery, can't even ascend to the position of Daxia Emperor.
Preposterous. With the Jade Seal here, I can revoke all your authority. Seal of life and death. Phoenix blood sword. Golden silk robe. Return to me.
Yi Wuxuan, you used the Seal of Life and Death. Revoke my Caitian token. Now, with the Imperial Jade Seal in my possession, your Seal of Life and Death, Phoenix Blood Sword, and Golden Silk Robe will all be revoked.
People are different. The treasure is the same. Your authority was given by the Daxia Emperor. All the treasures of your Xingshan Division. Before the Imperial Jade Seal of the nation, everyone must crawl downward.
The film was translated
must bow down.
and
There's no need to
narrated
struggle.
by M.
Obediently
Media.
hand over these treasures, right now. Without the Phoenix Blood Sword, I'd like to see how you'll oppose me.
The Imperial Jade Seal can suppress all artifacts of the Daxia. Now we have to forcibly reclaim the Phoenix Blood Sword. The Grand Arbiter is completely defenseless.
If the Grand Arbiter loses the Phoenix Blood Sword, her power will be greatly diminished. At that time, not only we will be at the mercy of the Prince of Zenith, but even His Majesty will suffer at his hands. This is The same as my auspicious dragon mark, the auspicious phoenix mark.
The Grand Arbiter previously, in order to resist them, fought with her life on the line, and received the implicit blessing of the great Zia's national fortune. Not only did she reforge the Phoenix Blood Sword, but she also transformed this fortune into the Phoenix Mark to protect herself.
Originally, only the Daxia Emperor possessed this fortune, but now it has unexpectedly fallen upon the Grand Arbiter. Doesn't this indicate
That my sister is qualified to inherit the throne?
Bullshit. How can a mere woman be qualified to inherit the throne?
Moreover, she doesn't even have royal blood. Can one become emperor based on a single dragon mark? Your Daxia throne is quite laughable.
the throne is not about bloodline? Only those who care for Great Xia and possess the mandate of heaven are qualified to inherit the throne. Someone like you, relying on schemes and plots, manipulating power, will never receive the recognition of the people or heaven. Therefore, you are simply unworthy of becoming the ruler of Great Xia. What mandate of heaven bullshit? It's all just empty talk. Today, as long as I eliminate you, I will be the treasure of Daxia. Experts of the Prince of Zenon's estate, all attack.
The Imperial Jade Seal is here. Who dares approach?
Preposterous. I, the dignified Prince of Zenon, could I be suppressed by a mere Jade Seal? The Imperial Jade Seal is the Daxia's foremost artifact, the instrument of authority. Even I, facing the Jade Seal, can only submit. Imperial uncle, turn back. The throne is not for you to covet. You, with these rats are colluding together, are practically conspiring with tigers. Don't even think about it.
The ruler of Daxia.
Can only be me. Now, you and that wretch Yi Wushua have gained the upper hand, but don't get cocky. My powerful allies haven't even made their move yet. Furthermore, this Imperial Jade Seal can only suppress the people of Daxia. Can't touch them, eh? Right. Now, my Japan's top grandmasters are all present with their strength. Unless you're Great Xia's for war gods, and you Wushwang join forces, otherwise, they are invincible.
The four great families' warriors are Japan's ultimate foundation. Jingtian division in the Wushuang can't stop them. Moreover, my father's ability is no less than my master's. With him around, the Wushuang can only await her doom.
Ito Kenji has already reached the divine realm. With him taking action, he can still eliminate Yi Wushua. Just eliminating Yi Wushua is too boring. Why don't we play for bigger stakes, Yi Wushua? How about you and I make a bet?
Bet.
Let's gamble on a decisive battle. Ito Kenji, you're overstepping. I brought you here to eliminate Yi Wushua, not to gamble. Gamble on what? You, this time, are here to help me take Great Xia. Not to. You. Damn it. Ito Kenji. I brought you here to help. You, really? How dare you usurp me? Usurp? Prince Zenon. Your subordinates. One of you Wushuang swords couldn't even block. They're all a bunch of useless trash. You want to be the ruler of Daxia. But you don't have Daxia's favor. Even heaven doesn't recognize you. What makes you think you can be my master?
Prince Zenon, don't forget. Initially, we were just helping each other. Now you want us to kill the Wushuang. There has to be a price, right? Besides, you're just someone from Great Shay. What right do you have to be our master?
You all, fine. This old man truly made a deal with the devil. However, you all don't celebrate too soon. Behind me, there's a powerful existence that you don't know about. I don't care how powerful the force behind you is, but can you guarantee that he will always cooperate with you? What do you mean?
The film was
What do I mean?
translated and narrated
I don't care
by
who they
M
are.
Media.
He's looking at your ability to seize the throne. That's why he chose to cooperate with you. But in reality, you're just trash. You can't seize the throne at all. And now, I can do it. Tell me, the people behind you, will they abandon you and choose to cooperate with me? You bunch of backstabbing bastards. You yourself are also a warmonger who betrays national interests. We're just the same.
Have you finished your nonsense? I will not make any bets with you. If you want to fight, then fight. Even if I shed my last drop of blood, I will defend Great Xia.
Any more nonsense and I'll Kill your ruler?
Wushwang. Take your people and leave quickly. Where there's life, there's hope. Take the Imperial Jade Seal and summon the 4 war gods. Drive these Japanese rats out of Great Xia.
Don't you dare harm the ruler.
Even if you leave, you'll be escaping alone. If you leave, I will take the Great Xia ruler, your Xingqian division, and your beloved sister, and kill them all, chopping them up and feeding them to the dogs.
What kind of bet do you have in mind?
There must be a conspiracy behind this. We cannot accept this challenge.
Of course I know. There's a conspiracy behind this battle. But I can't just watch. You sacrifice yourselves.
To die for one's country is our greatest honor.
No, you have another mission. Daxia is now on the verge of collapse. Go to the Tianzhu Palace and find that man. Tell him I acknowledge him as my father. Ask him to return to Daxia and save the people.
Rest assured, Grand Arbiter, Rakshasa will not fail in this mission. Trying to call for reinforcements, your Xingqian division, and your ruler's lives are all in our hands. Calling for reinforcements will help you, right?
Indeed. Even the 4 war gods couldn't save your ruler.
It doesn't matter. Daxia is now already mine for the taking. If I win this battle, even the strongest reinforcements will be useless.
Father, you really let him go?
If you don't let Rakshasa leave, you won't be able to gamble with me. Then it'll be mutually assured destruction, and you'll get nothing. Right now.
My grand plan is the priority. If I win this battle, you Wushwang, even with all the reinforcements you can muster, it will be useless.
What kind of bet do you have in mind?
Then let's use us as the wager. How about it? If I win today, I will sever your Daxia. How about it? Grand Arbiter, we can't gamble. Once Great Xia is lost, it will eventually be. Natural and man-made disasters keep happening. The people of Great Xia will become weak and die old, plagued by diseases. King Cassian is right. Wushwang, go quickly. My Great Xia and every person of Great Xia are interconnected. Once lost, all of Great Xia will become nourishment, and will be plagued by disasters, ultimately becoming their eternal stepping stone. Wushwang, go quickly. If you don't fight, I'll kill him. Then, I will start a war. Then, there will be a bloodbath. Your Daxia will suffer just the same. You Wushwang, this battle. So you can't escape. By gambling with me, you at least still have a chance to win, right?
Wrong. I must fight. Only by fighting is there hope of winning. If I flee, they will still invade. Then there will be war everywhere, and it's the people who will suffer.
Miss Yi, you truly are a patriotic and caring heroine. In that case, then, let's decide this. Today, all the top masters here, lend me your strength. Today, if I win this battle, I will definitely use Game no Murakumo no Tsurugi to sever Daxia. Not good. The Donging experts are pouring all their power into Ito Kenji.
My sister's strength has already declined a lot, and Ino Kenji is on par with Yagyu Minonori's power. Now, with even more experts giving him their power, my sister has even less of a chance.
Not only that, look at his neck. The fortune tattoo is a symbol of the ruler and the heir. Indeed, he has not only received all the master's power, he is the heir to the throne.
Ito Kenji becoming the heir. So what?
The Aim no Murakumo no Tsurugi and the Phoenix Blood Sword are both fortune swords. Using them will multiply their power, but Grand Arbiter is also the heir. She also has a fortune weapon. The Phoenix Blood Sword, the Aim no Murakumo no Tsurugi, is Dongying's national treasure and also a top-tier fortune sword.
By M Media.
Just like our Great Xia's Zuan Yuan sword. But the Phoenix Blood Sword is not. Now Wushwang's skill and weapon are inferior to theirs. What can be done? Have you heard everything clearly? This time, your defeat is certain.
The outcome is still undecided. You say this now? It's a bit too early, isn't it?
Not good. The Finkshu sword is simply no match for the Aim no Murakumo no Tsurugi.
My master is the best swordsman in Japan. But I have no way to unleash the power of the Aim no Murakumo no Tsurugi. And my father like this, with fortune on his side, he can fully unleash the power of the treasured divine sword.
Now, with the opportune time, place, and people, even the weapons, are all in my favor. Yi Wushwang, you have no chance of winning at all.
Alright. Yi Wushwang. If I were you, I would kneel down right now and surrender. At least you could live. This great Xia is about to fall. What's the point of all this fighting? You beast. Watching them bully us. Don't you have any feeling of guilt? Ungrateful son, shut up. Don't forget, you are a Daxia person.
Who would board a sinking ship? Great Xia is about to fall. But the first to fall will definitely be Yi Wushwang, that bitch.
Right. As long as we defeat the Wushwang, the people of Daxia will become ordinary people.
Why be a Daxia person at a time like this? You might as well be our dog. Your Fingshu sword. It's about to break. This time, it won't be reforged. Because you can't beat me. If this fight continues, you and your Fingshu sword will be shattered.
I said, I would shed the last drop of my blood for great Xia.
The Fingshu sword is broken. It will never be reforged. The Fingshu sword is gone. Daxia has been weakened. This round, I win.
Father, strike while the iron is hot. Kill her and seize Dasha's dragon vein.
Good. Zuan Yuan. Wushwang, take the sword. The Zuan Yuan sword. The ruler of Great Xia is willing to give the national treasure to you, Yi Wushwang. Could it be that he wants to abdicate? The nation is in peril, a time of survival. To me, it is just a symbol of power. The Zuan Yuan sword, only in Wushwang's hands, can its divine power be unleashed to resist you lot, bandits and thieves. With the Zuan Yuan sword, Yi Wushwang may not necessarily be a match for Ito Kenji. Imperial uncle, if our great Xia is defeated, it won't do you any good. They have wicked ambitions and will only exterminate us. Why do you have to say such disheartening words, boosting others' morale while dampening our own? Prince Zenin, it's just jealousy. The Imno Murakumo no Tsurugi is the sword of the king of Dongying. The Zuan Yuan sword is the sword of our great Xia's ruler. The ruler would rather give the Zuan Yuan sword to the grand arbiter than to you.
Our great Xia's 1,000-year dragon vein is long and enduring. The Xuanyuan sword contains the power of great Xia's 1,000-year dragon vein. It should be superior to the Ame no Murakumo no Tsurugi.
The Zuan Yuan sword is indeed superior, but unfortunately, my nephew is too much of a waste. He has let the divine sword gather dust. Even with the Zuan Yuan sword in hand, so what? You still can't beat me. And no Murakumo no Tsurugi is the strongest. What's going on? The Zuan Yuan sword, isn't it the best sword in the world? How did it become a rusty sword? This sword is indeed a supreme divine sword. It's just still in a sealed state. Unsealed. It's not even sharper than a paring knife. Even if you have the Zuan Yuan sword in hand, so what? I will still defeat you. And no Murakumo no Tsurugi is the strongest.
The
Father,
film was translated
she's already at her
and
limit.
narrated by M.
Quickly cut off her head. No one will dare to resist us again. Alright, Prince Zenin, if my sister loses, the great Xia dragon vein will be severed. They will win it all. Are you really going to just watch this happen? I know. You know the secret to unsealing the Zuan Yuan sword.
I do have a way. I don't want them to win either. But I also don't want Yi Wushwang to win.
Father, finish her off in one fell swoop. Avenge me and Nestor. No. Please tell me, Prince Zenin, the secret to unsealing the Zuan Yuan sword.
With this little sincerity, you want me to tell you the secret to unsealing the Zuan Yuan sword? I am willing to offer my throne in exchange for the secret. Good. This king has been waiting for you to say that. As long as you are willing to give me the throne, this secret, it won't hurt to tell. To unlock the Zuan Yuan sword, you need the heart blood. To break the seal, heart blood. The blood of the heart. To make the invincible Zuan Yuan sword shine again. and regain its sharpness. You must kill your own closest and dearest. I didn't lie to you.
I see. So the Zhuan Yuan sword can never be unsealed.
Yi Wuxuan, so your closest and dearest is your own sister. Can you bear to kill her?
She definitely can't bear to. This sister, she brought back with her life.
If she can't bear it, then her constant talk about being willing to sacrifice everything for Great Xia is utterly hypocritical.
She's always been a hypocrite. What righteousness in killing one's kin? How could she bear to kill her sister?
Father, you must win this battle. How could the Wuxuan bear to use her own sister to sharpen the sword, kill her quickly, and seize the Zhuan Yuan sword? Delay means trouble.
Good.
Sister, don't hesitate any longer. You can't lose. Kill me and unseal the Zhuan Yuan sword. Hurry!
No.
I knew. You couldn't bear to kill your sister. What national righteousness can compare to your own sister?
The people of Great Xia are just like this, always saying, it's for the country and the people. But in reality, they're terribly selfish.
Mrs. E, please don't provoke her. If she hardens her heart and really strikes her sister with a sword and breaks the seal, we'll be in trouble.
She risked her life to save that wretch the Xiaowo. How could she kill her sister with her own hands? That's more cruel than killing herself.
Even if she did it, so what? It's just a rusty sword. Even if unsealed, it can't beat Kanjian. What best sword in the world? It's just their boasting. That's right. You all just love to brag. What great Xia civilization, passing the torch from generation to generation, unparalleled for 1,000 years? Actually, it's just you people. Self-aggrandizing. As for your Zhuan Yuan sword, it's actually just a piece of broken copper and iron.
Sister, hurry up and do it.
I can't.
I know. You'd rather die yourself than hurt me. But now Great Xia has reached its final juncture. I'm not just your younger sister. I'm also a Xie. The rise and fall of a nation is not just the responsibility of every man. This little woman, also have the same responsibility. Since you won't do it, then I'll do it myself.
Younger sister, you're my only family. I can't lose you.
Sister, if you lose today, countless Daxia people will lose their loved ones. The rise and fall of a nation is the responsibility of every man. This is the principle you taught me.
Younger sister, don't leave me.
Sister, you can't lose. Pull yourself together. You must win.
Is about to be unsealed. Imperial uncle, why hasn't the Zhuan Yuan sword been unsealed yet? That's not right. I shouldn't have remembered it wrong. I was right.
The film was translated
Zhuan Yuan sword
and
is a
narrated
hoax.
by M Media.
What millennial divine sword? Actually, it's just a pile of broken copper and iron.
Only our aim-no-murakUMO-no-TSURUGI is the world's #1 divine sword.
I understand. The reason why the Zhuan Yuan sword hasn't been unsealed is because Yi Wuxuan's beloved isn't just her younger sister. She cares about the world. She cares about the Xingxin division. Perhaps having the people of the Xingxin division offer their blood is the only way to unseal the sword. Imperial uncle, you're clearly deceiving us. From the very beginning, you wanted to use lies to make Wuxuan kill her sister, and then take the opportunity to eradicate the entire Xingxin division, to remove all your obstacles. Right, I've already taken your throne. Do you want Great Xia to fall? Believe it or not. Yi Wuxuan, I really admire you. You know you're going to die, but you still want to fight me to the death. Someone like you is too valuable to die. Join us. I'll give you one last, believe it or not. Stop. Release Grand Arbiter. Grand Arbiter. I cannot aid you in killing the enemy. Today, the Zhuan Yuan sword has been unsealed. It still needs the blood of the Xingxin division. Today, I will use my own blood. Fool. You have all been deceived by the Zenin Prince. This Zhuan Yuan sword is nothing but a pile of scrap metal. Even with more blood, it cannot be awakened. Good riddance to that old fool. Stubborn fool. He was a nuisance alive. Grand Arbiter, I'm sorry. I raised this unfilial son, causing Miss Zhao Soxui to suffer endless torment. I also raised a traitor. Today, I will, as a member of the Xingqian division, offer my blood to the divine sword. Hope. May this atone for my sins. I also hope to awaken this Zuanyuan sword.
His father?
Zuanyuan sword. Awaken. Save our great Xia. Great Xia cannot fall. If the divine sword has a spirit, please lend your strength to the Grand Arbiter.
No.
You fools. Even if you all die, this Zuanyuan sword will not awaken. Why is this happening?
The mandate of heaven does not lie with great Xia. The divine sword cannot be unsealed. We have lost. But we, the people of great Xia, have always faced death with courage. Even in death, we will fight to the bitter end. Burn me with fire. Ito Kenji. Come.
I've already said. No matter how much blood is spilled, it will be futile.
You Wushwan. No matter how you resist, it's all in vain. Today, I will grant you death, and let you experience the sharpness of my aim no Murakumo no Tsurugi, how sharp it is. This is also your honor.
The Zhuanyuan sword has actually been unsealed.
This is impossible.
This sword holds the blood of my dearest loved ones, and the blood of righteous individuals. The bloodline of the great Xia people is unbroken, their backbone unyielding. If it doesn't unseal now, when will it?
Even if the Zhuanyuan sword is unsealed, so what? My father's power is far greater than yours. Father, kill her, seize the dragon vein, seize the great Shai, for us. Eternal prosperity.
Attack. Kill Yi Wushwan.
The film was
Long life.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Ito Kenji is vanquished. All the Dongyang masters are eliminated. You have lost.
Father?
Great Xia is truly invincible.
Father?
It's not that great Xia is inviolable, but that the invaders will be destroyed. Is the fate of all invaders to unlock the Xuanyuan sword. Zhao Shuai and the Xingqian division sacrificed themselves. Now, it's time for blood debts to be paid in blood.
You can't kill me.
Your father is dead. The Ame no Murakumo no Tsurugi is broken. The masters of the four great families were all slain by my sword. You've long since run out of cards to play.
Even if we lose. Right now, the ruler of Great Xia is Prince Jinin.
Prince Jinin has no right to be the ruler. He's a traitor, and Great Xia doesn't recognize him.
But my dear nephew has already passed his position on to me. If it weren't for me helping you unlock the Zuanyuan sword, you would already be dead. All of Great Xia would have fallen. This was a deal between him and me. Prince Zenin just made a temporary compromise. A traitor to the nation like you has no right to inherit the throne. You have no right to inherit the throne. A ruler of a nation going back on their word. But I don't care. You know where you are right now. Jiangnan. My territory.
Besides, our four great families of Dongjing have declared their full allegiance to Prince Jinin.
Your father just called me useless. So, now you want to surrender to me?
The Wushwan killed my master and father. Now, only you can avenge me. Moreover, the masters of the four great families of Dongjing have all perished. We need your protection.
But why should I protect you?
The four great families rule all of Dongjing. Even if our masters are dead here, we can still help Prince Jinin secure his position as ruler.
Indeed. With Prince Zenon and the four great families united, who can stand against us?
Indeed, the forces behind me are very powerful. However, since you are willing to surrender to me, I will naturally accept. Yi Wuxuan is now under my protection. You step back. Wait a moment. Hand over the Zuanyuan sword. This sword is meant for the ruler. You cannot use it so casually.
Excuse me, I do not recognize you as the ruler.
Now, the entire Great Xia, only Wuxuang is qualified to inherit the throne. Besides, you no longer have any bargaining chips. With your strength, you're no match for Wuxuang.
Our four great families of Dongjing will fight with all our might, even if we can't destroy you. At least, we will severely cripple you. You'll be riddled with holes.
You barbarians, how could you understand Great Xia's strength and power? If invaders dare to offend us, we will ensure you won't return.
Indeed. If you hadn't used trickery to capture me, just you lot, this bunch, would dare to dream of trampling on me? Where are the four great war gods?
The four were gods. How is this possible?
Didn't I order the Tianjio Palace people to restrain them? How could they have time to come to the king's aid?
It's over. All is lost. These four war gods are all top experts. Behind them is an army of 1,000,000.
This is Great Zia's strongest. They've come to Zhongqing now. Prince Zenon is finished. It's over.
King Long arrives late to protect your majesty.
King Long.
Please forgive me, your majesty. Please forgive me, Grand Oracle. This is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Why don't you surrender now? Prince Zenon, the mysterious expert behind you, retreated early. That's why we were able to free our hands. To rescue his majesty. Damn it. Tianjio Palace dared to trick me. What's going on here?
But you're still too late. If you had come a moment sooner, my sister and the brothers from the Xinxian division wouldn't have been sacrificed.
These scoundrels are my compatriots, invaded my land. This time, I will personally lead 1,000,000 troops to completely
The film
annihilate
was
them.
translated
Blood
and
for blood.
narrated by M. Media.
Prince Zenon, we are allies. Now the four war gods and 1,000,000 soldiers have arrived to destroy me. You have to do something.
Prince Zenon, you rebelled against the throne. Your crime deserves death. He can't even protect himself now. How can he save you? Indeed, our primary objective here, first task, is to deal with the rebellion of Prince Zenon's mansion. You want to deal with me? It won't be that easy. You for war gods, kneel down and submit to me now. While you still can. Prince Zenon, you are now a turtle in a jar. You still dare make us submit? I can casually call a few experts and keep you tied up outside. And even more easily, bring him out of the Imperial Palace. You say, what do I rely on?
The experts of Prince Henan's residence don't have that kind of strength. The supporters behind you truly have their hands in everything.
Indeed, behind me stands the legend of legends, the Tianjio Palace. Prince Zenon, you've actually colluded with the Tianjio Palace, precisely, the invincible Tianjio Palace. Its founder, Yi Tianjio, is not only the former #1 expert of Great Xia, but he also contended with you for the throne. Back then, the emperor was the son of the previous emperor. He was naturally endowed with the auspicious dragon mark. And Yi Tianjio was Great Xia's greatest war god. 30 years ago, Yi Tianjio alone led 3,000 iron cavalry and swept across 1,000,000 allied troops. He secured Great Xia's peace for 10,000 generations. The emperor, endowed with auspiciousness, similarly developed the auspicious phoenix mark, just like her. However, my elder brother, the former emperor of Great Xia, was just about to pass the throne to Yi Tianjio when Yi Tianjio's family was persecuted by enemies, and all were killed. Only one daughter went missing. Yi Tianjio gave up the throne to search for his daughter. Disheartened, he then left Great Xia and later founded the Tianjio Palace, which became the world's most powerful force. Yi Tianjio truly was Great Shi's #1 expert. His martial arts were exceptional, reaching the god-making realm, but he was too arrogant and bloodthirsty, which led to such a great disaster. Why did I hear from the people of Tianjio Palace that it was you who, in order to seize power, colluded with foreign enemies to persecute Yi Tianjio and kill his entire family, and then shifted the blame onto the enemy? Yi Wuxuan. Now, you also possess the auspicious Phoenix mark, and are also Great Shi's #1 expert, threatening his position. Don't be fooled by his respectful and submissive demeanor. Who knows, one day, he might deal with you the same way he dealt with Yi Tianjio. Stab you in the back. What happened back then was just an accident. Don't slander me. I'm not going to waste my breath on you. I, in consideration of our uncle-nephew relationship, am giving you one chance. Kneel down, along with the 4 great war gods. Submit to me. Otherwise, don't blame me for being ruthless.
With me here, you won't lay a finger on the nation's protector.
We too will defend the nation's protector with our lives.
In that case,
Shura Emissary, the strongest warrior of the Tianjia Palace.
then you shall all die.
The strongest warrior of the Tianjio Palace, the Shura Emissary.
She's the one who blocked my 4 great war gods, the mysterious expert.
I never thought that the esteemed Grand Arbiter would actually remember my title, Shura. Indeed, I am the Tianjio Palace's Shura Emissary. However, I wouldn't say I'm the strongest. Our Tianjio Palace's Supreme Lord. The Tianjio is the strongest.
Lord Shura, you finally arrived. Weren't you supposed to hold back the 4 great war gods? Why did you retreat?
Something major happened at Tianjio Palace. We were all summoned. The Palace Lord commanded U.S. to support the young Palace Lord in Great Xie. Soon, the Palace Lord will arrive personally to resolve the young Palace Lord's troubles.
Young Palace Lord, Yi Tianjio only has 1 daughter, and she's been missing. Could it be she's been found?
Correct. The Palace Lord has found his
the film
daughter,
was translated
and
narrated
he has
by
declared her the young
Media.
Palace Lord. When he arrives, he will personally announce it to the world.
Good. In that case, after I ascend the throne, I will personally go and celebrate, congratulating the Palace Lord on their reunion.
In truth, Yi Tianjio found his daughter long ago, but his daughter resents him. Back then, he was preoccupied with fighting for the nation protector position and neglected his family, which led to her mother's death for so many years. His daughter never forgave him. Now acknowledging him as her father is solely for the sake of saving Great Xia.
Nonsense. You speak as if you are the Palace Lord's daughter.
Lord Shura, let's not waste our breath on them. You, since you're here, fully support me in seizing the nation protector position. After I ascend the throne, I certainly won't forget the Tianjio Palace's contribution.
Alright. Then I will fully help you clear all obstacles. Then, the Tianjio Palace will take half of Great Xia. I also want 30% of Great Xia's national treasury.
No problem. As long as you help me take down these enemies, 30% of the national treasury is nothing. Even if it's 50%, it doesn't matter.
Alright.
Shura, you arbitrarily utilized the Tianjio Palace's power to aid the Zhenan king and plotted against Great Xia to seek your own benefit. Does Yi Tianjio know?
Audacious! Who permitted you to directly address the Palace Lord by name?
My Great Xia does not permit any foreign enemy invasion. Not even your Tianjio Palace.
Is that so? Then today I shall flatten Great Xia and cleanse this trash. Let you all witness the Tianjio Palace's might.
Shura, if I were you, right now, I would leave with these people and simultaneously return to your hall master and beg forgiveness. Otherwise, you will bear the consequences.
Consequences? I'd like to see what consequences there are.
The consequence is death with no burial place.
Yi Wuxuan, don't think you are invincible. Even if you wield the Zuanyuan sword, you cannot resist our Lord Shura, much less the Tianjio Palace.
I will deal with her. There's no need to lift a finger.
In my opinion, this woman is intimidated by the Tianjio Palace's majesty. That's why she's babbling nonsense.
I think she is simply ignorant and completely unaware of the Tianjio Palace's might.
My Tianzhao palace has destroyed countless nations. A tiny great Xia, yeah, is nothing in our eyes. Since she doesn't understand the rules today, then we must teach her a lesson and let them know how my Tianzhao palace's prestige was earned.
Protect the Emperor.
Overestimating yourself. Bitch, you dare lay a hand on me? Lay a hand on me? You're challenging the Tianzhao palace. Kneel and apologize now, and I might spare your life. Otherwise, I will bathe Great Xia in blood.
You can't even beat me, so stop yapping.
So, what if you beat me before the Hall Master? You are nothing.
Yi Wuxuan, I advise you to surrender quickly. When Yi Tianjiu arrives, is caused by the power of the heavens. In heaven or on earth, you are, no one can save you.
Then let him come. I'd like to witness his heavenly might.
Truly courting death. The Palace Lord has arrived in Zhongcheng. Today. All of you. None shall escape.
Yi Tianjiu arrived in Jiangkang. What's he doing here?
The Palace Lord is here to support his daughter. In this small Zhongcheng, someone dares to be so reckless, daring to offend the young Palace Lord. In his fury, the Palace Lord could plunge Great Xia into a bloodbath. Kneel now, while you still have a chance.
Yi Tianjiu's power is comparable to that of gods and demons. He is the strongest in the world, and his Tianjiu palace is the most powerful force, both domestically and internationally. If he were to invade Great Xia, even I would be powerless to stop him.
Don't worry. When the Palace Lord and you competed for the position of National Lord, he left in disappointment. He's here today to settle the old scores, clear it all up at once. None of you will escape.
Don't worry, National Lord. Yi Tianjiu has no
The film
interest
was
in the position of
translated
National Lord.
and
You wretch.
narrated by M.
You have
Media.
repeatedly offended the Palace Lord. Do you really think Aishura can't deal with you? Kneel now.
It's you who should kneel. You keep calling her young Palace Lord, but the true Lord is me.
The Wishwang. Are you insane?
She only knows that she's the Grand Arbiter, but she doesn't know that Yi Tianjiu controls the life and death of everyone in the world.
Daring to impersonate the young Palace Lord is a capital offense among capital offenses. Someone, before the Palace Lord arrives, sees her, chop her up and feed her to the dogs.
You animal. Who are you going to chop up and feed to the dogs?
Yi Tianjiao Palace's Palace Lord.
Yi Tianjiu.
Reporting to your highness, this wretch impersonated the young Palace Lord. It's an act of utter treason. That's why I want to chop her up and feed her to the dogs. Punish her severely.
This woman disrespected the Tianjiu palace. Even chopping her up and feeding her to the dogs isn't enough to quell the hatred. I have a suggestion. We should, death by 1,000 cuts, let everyone in the world know that offending the Tianjiu palace, even if she is the Grand Arbiter, will result in a gruesome death. Impersonate. She's my daughter, and your young Palace Lord.
I'm sorry, Grand Arbiter. We're late.
Yi Tianjiu. Yi Wuxuan. Yi Tianjiu. I really got them mixed up.
When I killed Sword Saint Liu Sheng, I used my father's technique.
Daughter. You've suffered?
I'm fine. But my sister and the Xinjiang division spent it all for the Great Xia. Their last drop of blood for Great Xia. My injuries are nothing.
Don't worry. With me here. These beasts. None of you will escape. You vile beast. You dare conspire with the Zenin King? Plotting to usurp the throne. Disturbing the peace of the Great Xia's people. Your crimes deserve death. As a member of the Great Xia Imperial family, you colluded with foreign enemies, betrayed your country. You're a disgrace to the Great Xia people. For your crimes, you should be flayed alive and hung from the city walls for all the people of Great Xia to see. The fate of a traitor. Palace Master, spare me. The Japanese invaders, those who offend Great Xia, have wicked ambitions and deserve to die 10,000 deaths. And you traitorous dogs, are even more despicable. Killing you would be too merciful. Someone, cut off their hands and feet, and replace them with dog legs. Graft dog legs onto them. Let them spend their next lives as dogs. Let them live in agony, unable to live or die.
I will fight you to the death.
Daughter, from today onwards, you are the palace master of the Tianjio Palace. The Great Xia needs protection, and it's time for me to return.
From this day forward, I am the palace master of the Tianjio Palace. Those who offend the majesty of Great Xia will be punished, no matter how far they may be. The blood of those predecessors and heroes who protected Great Xia will not be shed in vain. I, Yi Wosheng, stand with them. The people of Great Xia stand with them.
We greet the palace master.